Me, Sarah Lee Keith Lucas.
Well, I think the weather is going to be a frenemy of ours through this week. There's some wet weather in store for our gardens, but it's definitely a situation for keeping the umbrella close at hand. We do have a weather watch in force from the Met Office for some heavy rain across parts of Wales and for northwest England as well. Now, we're already seeing that rain that's been spreading in towards the West Country, Wales. Through this evening, it heads its way further north and east through the Midlands, and overnight it will affect much of Northern Ireland and Scotland. You can see those lime greens on the map, the odd heavier burst there, particularly over the higher ground. Now, a mild night further south, 15 or 16, so it'll be a bit of a muggy old start to Friday morning. By 8 o'clock, the worst of the wet weather has shifted to the north of Northern Ireland, so a bit of a grey, drizzly start here. Fairly wet weather across much of Scotland, and again we're seeing those heavier bursts of rain, particularly on top of the higher ground towards the southwestern parts of Scotland. The rain continues in towards Cumbria and towards Lincolnshire as well, but to the east of the Pennines, a drier start to the day. And in fact, for quite a good part of southern and eastern England, it's fairly cloudy, but we've got some bright spells and it is dry from the word go. Bit of a breeze picking up from the southwest, and that cloud is certainly thick enough to bring us some outbreaks of rain, particularly through parts of Cornwall in towards Pembrokeshire. And for much of Wales, a drizzly, wet start to the day, fairly breezy with that strong southwesterly wind getting going. So through the day, we keep low pressure in charge. Now, it is going to be very windy day across parts of Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, particularly behind this main band of rain which shifts its way in towards northern Scotland. Also, plenty of showers for northwest England, Wales and the southwest. But move further east, a different story to tell on Friday. Much drier for a good part of central and eastern England. Quite humid here, with temperatures peaking at around 25 degrees. An improvement in Belfast as well later in the day. Now, it's the third day of the third test. England's taking on Pakistan. Should remain dry at the Oval at around 25 degrees. Could feel quite muggy. You can find coverage on BBC Radio 5 Live Extra. What about the weekend? Well, it's staying fairly unsettled. We do have some more rain in the forecast, and it is still going to be fairly breezy for both days. So some detail on that. For Saturday then, showery rain affecting Wales, the southwest and many central parts of England. I think we will have some brightness around, and again it's quite warm at around about 25 degrees. By Sunday, most of the wet weather has moved off towards southeastern parts of England, but also a scattering of showers for Northern Ireland and for Scotland too. Some sunshine in between, so not a complete washout at all. 24 the high there on Sunday. So certainly more rain in the forecast, but we will see some sunshine through the course of the weekend, and where we do get the sunshine, it's going to feel pleasantly warm.